What is up guys, the Soldier, and bringing y'all another Demon Slayer video. And yes, we got some more Demon Slayer info. Now all of this, it took me to scour through so many different reactions, putting things piece by piece to figure out things that we have been missing. We are going to be providing all the information in this video, and so any information that I have grabbed from other people, I will try to remember to link them in the description, and I'll try to mention where I've seen these things at. But with the Demon Slayer gameplay, we actually got revealed a lot of information that everybody didn't notice, and so I want to take this time to go through all of that stuff in this video. First off, for the video, we're going to be going over the controls. Globku actually translated all these controls in his video today, so I will be giving him credit in the description, because without him we wouldn't have had these translations. But to go through these commands, for the R2 button, we have that as your ultimate. For the L2 button, that is your awakening. L1 is the assist, but you can hold down L1 to switch to your other character. The left stick is how you move. The options button is the pause button. R1 is your guard button, but if you do R1 plus square, that is your grab. Square is your main combo button. Triangle is your technique button, or also known as your special moves button. Circle is your tracking dash or your homing dash, however you want to call that. And then if you use circle and using the left stick, that is how you perform your side step. And then for the final button, we have X, which is your jump button. Now you can also see that he translated this screen as well, and he has your health bar, your assist gauge, your meter, and your skill gauge. But the main thing that has me interested is the icon beside your skill gauge, which is your skill stock. And he was able to translate that you can stock up to 3 levels, and you can consume these levels by using a big skill. Now we weren't able to see that in the gameplay, because every time that skill gauge stocked up 1 level, they automatically went to their super or their awakening mode, and so we weren't able to see anything new. But this could also mean that maybe we have additional supers, or maybe other forms of awakening, or maybe some cool other things that they have featured in the game that we haven't been able to see yet. We also learned that with the combo button or your square attack button, we also have tilt. You have your downwards tilt and you have your upwards tilt, and your upwards tilt could cause a launcher. Then for your techniques or your specials, you have 3 different specials. You use triangle for your normal special, triangle and moving your L stick for special 2, and R1 and triangle for your special 3. Next, we learn a little bit more about your assist. We know with your assist, you can hold down L1 to swap out to that character. We can see that your assist has 2 different assists, and you can call these 2 different assists by just clicking the regular L1 button to get your assist 1, or use the left stick and L1 to get your second assist. And we also have assist break, which is what is used to save you out of combos when getting attacked by your opponent. And then finally, for the commands, we have R1, which is your regular block. We have R1 and your left stick, which is a push block, which is something I called in the last video. And then we have your R1, and it looks like you're moving your left stick again, but we don't know directly where you move it. Maybe you have to time it perfectly with your opponent's attack, but this is going to be a parry. Now I did say this maybe it's going to be a just guard, but a parry makes sense as well. Then for the next button, Globku wasn't actually for sure on this translation what it meant, but it said hold square to unleash a strong attack. My guessing is this is an armored attack, just like how we seen Inosuke show off in the gameplay, and I think Tanjiro showed off one as well. But I believe this is a universal armored attack move for all characters. Now outside of controls, there has been some juicy things that I have found out that a lot of people have not really noticed, and so we're going to again cover some of that, and that is that combos have a limit meter. If you guys didn't notice that, by the combo counter when you're attacking, you will see a small circle right beside it. A few people have pointed it out and they didn't realize what it is, but I've noticed that in the gameplay, once that meter completely fills up, your opponent falls out your combo. What this means is that even if your opponent has already used up their assist and you are able to get them back into another combo, you cannot basically infinite them or put them into a locking state where you can infinitely combo them, because you have this meter that will max out, allowing them to break out once you hit the certain threshold that needs to be reached. Next, I saw like a small indicator, which is an aura indicator that pops up around your character to let you know that you have reached max meter. I thought that was something pretty cool to point out. Next we have is that you can do special move cancels, and what this means is that you can go from one special move, cancel out of that one, and go into another one within the same combo, and it won't drop. Next I noticed is that meter does not build when you're sidestepping. If you notice throughout the gameplay, most of the time it's Tanjiro sidestepping, and while he's sidestepping, you notice that his meter goes at a halt, which I don't know why they decided to do that, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Next we have animation cancels. Animation cancels are really important when it comes to playing arena fighters, and I'm surprised people haven't noticed this or even talked about it more, because Storm is very much known for having a lot of animation cancels, and the animation cancels that we have are dash cancels and jump cancels, which I've seen pretty much throughout the entirety of the gameplay video. For dash cancels, it is similar to chakra dash cancels in Storm. It does use meter when performing this, which is only a bar in Demon Slayer. The next one I noticed was jump cancels, and I noticed this around Zenitsu majority of the time. I constantly saw him kind of whiffing attacks, and then you would automatically see a blue aura come around him and he would jump out of those attacks so that you wouldn't be able to punish him for whiffing all those moves so wildly. And I noticed that not only with Zenitsu, but Tanjiro was able to do this, but Tanjiro didn't use meter. Whenever Zenitsu used his jump cancel, he always burned meter in order to get out of it, but for some reason there was Tanjiro, he did his water rotation move that covers around his body, I don't know the exact name of it, and he was able to jump out of it without burning a meter. Now I don't know if jump cancels have certain restrictions, or maybe some can be meterless while others require you to burn meter. I don't know the specifics of that, but that's what I was able to pull out from the gameplay. Next I saw character swapping can be done mid combo. We see this between Nezuko and Zenitsu, but they did drop the combo when switching characters. We don't know if we can do such a good ladder switch like in Storm where you can continue combos when swapping out with characters mid combo. We haven't seen that in the gameplay, but as so far we do know that it's actually possible, it just doesn't combo. And then finally, the last few things that we saw are related to the Awakening. And the first thing that I noticed is that the Awakening provides a few frames of invincibility when first starting it up. And then it seems that the Awakening provides you new combo enders. Now I don't know if we just didn't see the full combo ender for some of these moves when they were playing the characters without being in Awakening mode, but we did get a special ender with Tanjiro in his Awakening mode, and I'm pretty sure it might be tailored to him because he was in the Awakening. And that is everything that I noticed that a lot of people either didn't point out within the Demon Slayer gameplay, or maybe it was some information that the community kind of pieced together separately, and I want to kind of bring it to the front line so everybody knows everything about the Demon Slayer gameplay and what to expect with the Demon Slayer game. As you guys can tell, I'm super excited for this game to come out, and I want to learn more and more about this game as much as I can. I've been watching reactions and gameplays ever since the gameplay was revealed, so I want to try to bring you guys as much information as possible. If you guys do enjoy that, or if you guys are looking forward to this game, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with everybody so they know everything that they missed. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.